Why New Year resolutions don't work and what to do instead. Forget New Year resolutions this year and do this instead. Figure out what your why is and make a decision to focus on it daily. New Year's resolutions don't work because they usually try to address a wrong thing. Perhaps you are a bit short of money. So you come up with a New Year resolution to earn a lot of money this year. But that's too weak. You may even come up with a very specific income number, let's say $100,000. This still won't work for most people. You need to figure out what your big why is. Why do you want to earn a lot of money this year? Think of all the reasons why. All of the reasons that resonate with you. The stronger the why you can come up with, the better your chances of success. Another problem with New Year resolutions is that we only get a chance to do them once a year. It's not meant to be that way, but it's in the name, New Year. That's 60, 70, 80 times in the lifetime of an average adult person. If you don't want to be average, you need to figure out your big why and work on it a little bit every day. Yes, that's 365 days in a year, or close to it. So, instead of using this time of the year to come up with a New Year resolution, use it for reflection. What did I do well in the past year? What could I do better or more of? What is my big passion, something I always wanted to pursue but have found myself too busy to do anything about? You can't change the past, but you can make sure that you won't be repeating the same mistakes over and over in the current year. You can't keep doing the same things as last year and expect different results this year. Some would say this is a definition of insanity. You need to find your big why. A practical example, you want to lose weight. If your only reason you want to lose weight is because it's your New Year resolution, you will almost certainly fail. That reason is not strong enough for most people. Most gyms are full of new members in January, only to see them quit in a few weeks. Instead, ask yourself, why you want to lose weight. What will it do to your health? What will that do to your self-confidence? How will it make you feel? Once you find your big reason why, make sure to write it down and read it daily, at least twice a day. This is where Napoleon Hill's 6-step formula can be very helpful, and we will leave a link to that video in the description. Obviously, reading is not enough. It's just meant to help you stay with your goal. You actually need to spend a few hours each week on a physical workout and/or proper diet. Let's try again. Practical example number 2. You want to earn $100,000 this year working for yourself online. If this is just your New Year resolution and nothing more, then again you will likely fail. Instead, ask yourself these questions again. Why do I want to earn a 6-figure income online? Maybe it's because I want to quit my corporate job and have the time and location freedom. Maybe I want to be a better provider for my family. Maybe it will make me feel great knowing that I have another successful project under my belt. Can you see how these reasons are so much more powerful than a New Year resolution alone? Once you figure out your big why, make a decision to focus on it daily. At least 5 to 10 hours per week would be a good starting point. Track your daily progress. But make sure to track the things you have full control over. Not the things you can't control. For example, you can't control how much money you make in a day. If you are just starting out, it would be futile to expect to earn $274 per day, every day, an equivalent of a 6-figure income. Not only futile, it could be actually depressing, since you may not be earning anything in the first few weeks. Instead, focus on and track the one thing you can have a full control over. And that is how much time you can devote to your goal daily. If you decide to devote 1 hour per day to your goal, then track that in a simple spreadsheet, or even a plain notebook. At the end of each week, tally it up and see if your hours are ahead or behind of your goal for the week, for the month, for the year. Also, be careful not to fall into a trap of tracking the wrong activities. You only want to be tracking the time that directly contributes to your results. A practical example. If you want to make affiliate income from your niche sites, a good activity to track would be how much time you spend daily writing new content for your niche sites. Or, perhaps how many words of content you write. This is the time well spent that will directly contribute to your end result. Studying potential niches, even researching keywords is not the effort you want to be tracking. While it's important, it doesn't directly contribute to your goal. It's too easy to fall into a trap of studying and preparing and not actually creating any content. This is a simple tracking method, but you will be surprised with how powerful it can be, if used correctly. It will show you, at a glance, how you are tracking for the effort required on a daily or weekly basis. In summary, forget New Year resolutions, they do not work for most people. Find your big reason why and decide how many hours per day, or per week, you want to work on your goal. Track your productive time on a daily basis and review weekly. Stay focused.